For years, emergency medical service providers in Maine have been strained. From funding to staffing, there are many challenges they're facing. And that's why in 2022, a commission looked to study our state's EMS services.
News Center Maine's Sean Stackhouse spoke with first responders and state leaders today about the issues they say they're facing. And he takes a closer look at that final report.
Maine EMS is in crisis, underfunded, not enough staff. The challenge is so severe statewide, a new commission report says EMS services in Maine are at the edge of a cliff or over it.
All agencies are experiencing some stress based on whether it's being able to recruit or being able to retain staff persons because there are other careers that may be more lucrative.
Sam Hurley is the director of Maine EMS and served on the Blue Ribbon Commission to study emergency medical services in Maine. He says a key takeaway from the final report is the true cost of service.
That cost of having someone at the station ready, able to respond, that cost has largely been hidden.
Hidden because for many departments for decades, that was a volunteer position. But with a changing workforce in 2023, the cost of readiness is something that officials say needs to be fully accounted for.
Things have changed. Workforce has changed, patients have changed, technology has changed.
Brent Libby is the chief of Windham Fire Rescue and also serves on the board of EMS in Maine. In Windham, he says a major challenge is being reimbursed by healthcare providers for their services, along with the quickly growing community. The key issue he hears from providers around the state is staffing.
Recruiting new personnel, retaining the ones that they have, and ensuring that they're receiving a livable wage.
Certainly most days we can pick and choose where we want to work. I mean, there's nobody that's fully staffed completely. There's nobody that doesn't have overtime or a special detail or something that needs to be filled.
Like many first responders in Maine, Adam Rogers works for multiple departments for Windham and Saco Fire Rescue, never knowing when he'll be called into action, like during our interview. It's the life of all first responders across the state. But to help these service providers thrive, the Blue Ribbon Commission report calls for an additional $70 million per year over 5 years for EMS agencies in Maine. The EMS board is also working on a strategic plan to address these issues too.
Create a roadmap so that we can look at the system as a whole and see what we can do to better improve.
To keep an essential service alive and thriving in Maine. Sean Stackhouse, News Center, Maine.
That report also calls for a continued study of EMS providers in Maine. You can read that full report on our website and in our mobile app.